Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's roles to be reviewed in March. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will have their roles reviewed by the royal family in March, according to a royal biographer. Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Charles and Prince William will reportedly sit down and decide whether the Sussexes' new role is working and whether it should be changed. Robert Lacey, author of the new book Battle of Brothers, William, Harry and the Inside Story of a Family in Tumult, explained this on the podcast Pod Save the Queen. Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Anne Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. Last week, Ms. Gripper interviewed Mr. Lacey about his book and the two princes involved. He told the host how Meghan and Harry's roles still have a level of ambiguity. For example, they are still HRHs but have been instructed not to use the title. It was also unclear at the beginning of the year where the couple would choose to live or how they were intending to make their own money. Now, they have bought a home in Montecito, they have signed up to the Harry Walker Agency for Public Speaking and scored a huge deal with Netflix to executive produce TV programs. This means the ambiguity about their roles will be hashed out in March, he claimed. Mr. Lacey said, "It's slightly ambiguous at the moment. They are, as we understand it, as much HRHs as they've ever been, but they don't use that title and the palace doesn't want them to use that rank. As we understand it. Although it is one of the many uncertainties that lie ahead in 2021. The situation, this ambiguity, is going to get resolved in a royal review next March when, apparently, the Queen, Prince Charles and Prince William will sit down to decide what's next. We shall see, it's one of the big question marks in what lies ahead." Mr. Lacey added that earlier this year, the Queen dug her heels in and refused to let her grandson attach the concept of royalty to himself if he and Meghan were going to pursue their idea of living abroad and ditching royal duties. It was for this reason that they were instructed not to use their HRH status and were also told not to use the brand name Sussex Royal that they had been cultivating. The couple had to close down their new non-profit and stopped posting on any Sussex Royal social media channels. Mr. Lacey said, "The line of succession is a ruthless and unforgiving thing. I think what we saw at the beginning of the year with the Sandringham summit was the Queen digging her heels in a very determined fashion. Well, we'd seen that before that, of course, with the royal Christmas broadcast when mysteriously the picture of the Sussexes that had been on the royal desk the previous year had vanished. There was no mention of the Queen's broadcast of the word Sussex. She did mention and welcome her 8th great-grandchild, but she didn't say the word Archie nor Sussex again." The biographer argued that this sign during the Queen's Christmas speech indicates that there was a level of suspicion about the Sussexes' plans even then. And the Queen, when it was all put down on the table in January and discussed at the Sandringham summit and then in the days afterwards, was absolutely not prepared to allow the Sussexes to attach the concept of royalness to themselves while they pursued their plan of living abroad. Ms. Gripper noted that while the royal family seem warm and fluffy on the outside, there are Game of Thrones-ic machinations behind the scenes. Mr. Lacey agreed that there is a ruthless logic behind all the sentimentality and warmth and good feeling that the royal family tries to anger in the public, and does so with considerable success.